Cameron Boozer is one of the most polished NBA prospects ever, but not everything about his game screams NBA ready. The big question is, will everything that made him so productive at Duke translate to the NBA level, or will he struggle to adjust to the speed of the game while facing defenders more capable of handling his physicality? I'm Will Gottlieb, All City Network's NBA draft expert, and this is our 5 minute or less NBA draft profile series presented by Kalshi. The fifth freshman to ever win the Wooden Award, Boozer has an incredible combination of IQ and offensive versatility. His interior scoring acumen can come in the form of duck-ins and face-ups, but he's at his most dominant in the post. He's a bulldozer on the block, operating at the intersection of physicality, footwork, patience, and touch. He's got an array of pivot moves and counters to go along with a huge frame that can help him clear out space. And despite being relatively ground-bound, he gobbles up space, utilizing multiple pump fakes to get defenders into the air, where he has a feathery touch around the rim. As the Duke season wore on, Boozer was doing a lot more shot creation and showed real promise as an off-the-dribble scoring threat. He ran pick and roll on 11% of his total possessions and scored .938 points per possession. He's physically strong with the ball, seeks out and plays through contact, and draws fouls at a high rate. It probably won't be a big part of his game at the NBA level, at least not right away, but he showed real flashes at creating his own shot off the dribble, opening up some intriguing inverse pick and roll possibilities. Boozer is also a very good floor spacer. He shot 39.1% on threes, though his shot is a little bit mechanical and slow. Even though he attempted just 3.6 threes per game, which is good but not great volume, it's hard not to imagine him being an effective pick and pop player at the next level, with the ability to attack closeouts and make plays off the bounce going downhill. Boozer showed real promise in the pick and roll, both as a ball handler and in the short roll. His processing speed and understanding of how to manipulate defenses is incredibly impressive for a non-point guard. Boozer has an impressive basketball IQ and put that on display with exceptional playmaking as a facilitation hub. He showed real promise in pick and roll, both as a ball handler and in the short roll. His processing speed and understanding of how to manipulate defenses is incredibly impressive for a non-point guard. He averaged 4.1 assists per game to 2.5 turnovers, and by the end of the Duke season was orchestrating a lot of the team's offense. He's also an incredible passer, which can oftentimes be highlighted in post-ups, and he's really sharp from the elbow and the top of the key. He reads doubles and help incredibly quickly and knows just when to attack for himself or to dish out to shooters or cutters. Boozer is also a force on the boards on both sides, a 22.1 defensive rebounding rate and a 12.5 offensive rebounding rate. He's aggressive going at the offensive glass, especially on his own misses, where he draws a ton of fouls and opportunities for his teammates to get open kick-out threes. With the possession battle becoming an increasingly important element to winning games at the NBA level, having someone like Boozer that can clean the glass is a huge bonus. Now on to some of the questions about Boozer's game. Though he isn't a mobile perimeter defender or a high-level rim protector, his awareness and ability to be in the right spot at the right time really stands out. Boozer put up good defensive numbers, a 6.0 defensive box plus minus, and was part of a strong Duke defense, but that side of the ball remains a big question mark for his NBA translation. He's got the smarts and processing speed to be in the right spot at the right time more often than not, but his lack of foot speed makes him a concern guarding the perimeter and a target in pick and roll coverage. Because of that, his best defensive position might be at the 5, but at 6'9", he's not much of a rim protector either. His 2.2% block rate is even lower than Darren Peterson's, and for comparison, two other top power forward prospects, Caleb Wilson and Yaxel Lendeberg, both doubled him up in that category. Boozer stands tall but doesn't get high off the ground to deter shots, rather forcing opponents to finish around him. That may have worked at the college level to a degree, but it's probably not going to be something he's able to do as a full-time 5 at the NBA level. So hiding him and building a capable defensive unit around him may be a challenge depending on the team he lands with. As far as player comparisons go, of course, his father, Carlos Boozer, is an easy one, but Cam was much more dynamic and productive than his dad. Al Horford is another popular comp due to his passing and floor spacing from the front court, but my stat-based player comparison generator compares him most closely to Cooper Flagg, as well as Trace Jackson Davis, Caleb Wilson, and Kelly Olynyk. He also reminds me of an early career, more modernized version of Kevin Love, but he's also got the passing and playmaking chops of Blake Griffin when he was with the Pistons. As far as best fits, Boozer would be a fantastic frontcourt partner to Alex Sarr and would give the Wizards the flexibility to move on from Anthony Davis, or at least not have to commit to an aging star long term. I don't love the fit in Utah, if only because I think it would be hard hard to get the most out of Boozer with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Lauri Markkanen already in the fold. Memphis is another tricky fit with Zach Edey already manning the middle, but Boozer shoots it well enough to make it work. They'd be a very slow defensive front court, but I definitely don't hate it. The Bulls might be the best landing spot for Boozer as far as top 4 teams go. They're a blank canvas now, and Boozer would be a fantastic foundational piece who could pair nicely with Modest Buzelis. Some may think his limitations will make him fall to 3rd or 4th, but right now Cam Boozer is trading at just 6% to go number 1, and you can buy in or out of your position at any time. Sign up using promo code ALLNBA to get $10 when you trade 10. Let us know in the comments where you think Boozer ends up on draft night, and tune in for the next 5-minute NBA draft profile.